What is going on, you guys? It's your boy, Never Broke Again, and we're back with episode 31 of Minecraft Let's Play series. I don't even know why I did this bit. I'm gonna have to tear this whole house down, but yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of names and I came up with it, so. Anyway, we're back with episode 31. It's been a while. I've been doing most of those freeform kind of chatty type videos, so this will be one that's more Minecraft centric for those of you that are interested in more of the Minecraft side of my content. I'm not sure why you would be, but if you are, whatever. Couple updates, I think, just world-wise. There are some things I've been working on that we're going to work on today. So the first thing is down here. I grinded away a little bit at the decorating this tree farm area. There is still a fair bit of work to go on this, though. So I don't know why I got so ambitious and detailed with like the walls, but at this point I'm so far in, I have to finish at some point. Anyway, the next thing is this area here, which will eventually become a creeper farm. I'm in the process of making a little custom ground here. Now that they replaced all the bedrock with this like deep slate, I thought I could just go a little deeper just to get some area for like chests and stuff like that. So that's kind of what this area is. This formation, this dirt formation here, is what the farm will look like, I think. But I may actually have to make some adjustments here. But anyway, this is like the rough outline of what the farm might look like. So I've been working on that. And then the last thing is at the pumpkin area, which I'll just cut to. And the last major area is the updates over here. So all the villagers are out, and I moved them into this kind of trading hall area. It's my emerald factory. God, that is so annoying. Should like turn their volume off or something. Anyway, but this is where I can get all the, where I'll produce a lot of emeralds. Each of these guys, all these guys have this pumpkin trade. Since I have essentially an unlimited amount of pumpkins, I then, by the transitive property, have an unlimited amount of emeralds. So yeah, I'll be using this just to get a lot of emeralds for beacons and things in the world. One thing I do want to work on today is just kind of sprucing up paths between different areas and kind of connecting the village. So like, you know, this path here can be finished. I can make a path kind of around connecting these different areas, because like a lot of these areas are just very isolated and there's not a great central path for them. And I might also try to do something with this area right here, this kind of big area up here. I'm not totally sure yet. I'm still kind of making up my mind, but I think kind of implementing more paths like I have here around the village is going to be nice. So I'll probably be working on that a little bit today as well. First things first, I need to harvest a shit ton of wood, because I need wood for all the paths, and I also need wood for all the tree farms. So I'm gonna finish the floor at that creeper farm that I'm making. I have to tear the stupid house down, actually. I'll finish the floor on the creeper farm, and then I will also start harvesting some wood. So Jesus Christ. Alright guys, so I finished the floor on the future to be creeper farm. Over here looks pretty good. I used the these are like cobbled deep slate, or like smooth deep slate or something. I don't even know what they're called. Let me just see what they're called. Polished deep slate, that's right. I'm still getting used to these new blocks. I'm not super up to date with all the new updates and everything. And then I use the new smooth stone. Well, this isn't new, but it's new if you're an old schooler like me. But the full smooth stone blocks. They used to just have the slabs of these, and now they have the actual full blocks. I don't know when they added that, but anyway, I use those two. I thought it would look cool if I tried to keep the integrity of the bedrock that was here. So that's what I did. I just kind of replace it with the 2 blocks. I think it'll look pretty cool. Looks really cool, like up from a distance. Yeah, more so than anything else. But yeah. So I finished that, and then I also gathered a ton of wood and a ton of glass. I just kind of like zoned out and harvested a bunch of wood and smelted a bunch of glass. So I actually finished all the tedious work on this wall. I did 2 more pillars on each of these ends, so I brought this a little closer together. The math doesn't actually work out well for this area, so I'll have to figure out something custom to put here. But in the meantime, I can finish this this section of it too. I just haven't totally given it all the bells and whistles, which I might just do right now just to get out of the way. Actually, it is kind of it's an annoying thing, but it'll actually finish this area up. And then in terms of this area, I really don't like this just big wall of stone brick. So I think what I will do, since this area is mined out, is I'll just put like black glass here instead. So I think that'll look a lot better than just this big wall of shit. Good thing is I have been smelting a ton of glass, so I should have a decent amount of that to last me through that. So I've been, well, okay, I don't have it, but I'm in the mode of smelting a bunch of glass, if that helps. Where I'll finish that out. The other thing I'm going to do, again, these are kind of just quality of life improvements, just because it's those are necessary. Is I finish the glass on this, but I want to get this area lit up and structured like it is over there. So I'll be doing that as well. So. Alright guys, so I finished the wall, so that was good. I finished the little framework stuff up there, so that one's done. Bit of an issue though. I'm an idiot, and this glass is 1 block higher than that glass. And normally I could just let it go. Actually, not normally. I just can't ignore that. So I'm going to spend the next hour and a half tearing down all this glass and moving it 1 block down. So, fuck me. Alright guys, so I finished adjusting all the glass. These are on the same level now. I have a small strip connecting the 2. They're both lit up. All the walls are done, except for this little area, which I have a good idea for, so that'll be the next thing we do. But I also knocked out that the big wall of shit there, so now that's kind of an open area. We'll be able to see into the creeper farm when that is, when that exists. The other thing I was thinking is, I don't really like things being too asymmetric. As you can tell, I'm a little neurotic about that at times. So like, what am I going to do with this area? Would be a reasonable question, just because this takes up like 2/3 of it, and there's this last third. I was thinking, since this might be a traditional like tree farm area where it's just kind of isolated trees, like chopping them one by one. We could try our hand at an automatic, like TNT powered tree farm here, or some other type of automating tree farm. So I don't really know what that'll be. That's like a future thing, but I'm thinking that could go here when Creeper Farm's done, and this area gets kind of worked out a little more. So yeah, I have a good idea for this. So one thing I think I want is a better way of going up and down. So I'm thinking about making like an elevator up or an elevator down, or like a chute to drop down and a chute to go up. So I think I could do a cool design with the wood there as well, and make it flush in. And then I also like in between them, this is my kind of temporary storage area with really all the stone I've mined out. There's just a lot here, and it's kind of a mess, so I might just formalize this area too a little bit, and organize it, add some wood, add some decorations, make a little entrance like right in between the two chutes, just so that it looks a little more flushed out and cleaner, and that way we've kind of can round out this area and it can be something that has a function. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and I'll see what I come up with, I suppose. I kind of have a vision in my head, but we'll see what actually gets done on paper. So here we go. Alright, so I finished the kind of the elevator up. I kind of like what I did with the wood there, kind of with the symbols going upward. I'm going to do the same thing with the one going down, just like a little chute that I can get up and down with, kind of walk in and go up. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clear out this one as well. The biggest challenge is these chests here. Again, I had to move all the stone in the chests that were in this area down here, which was a pain, and I'll have to do the same, I think, for these chests. But yeah, it's whatever. I'll clear it out, and I'll put it'll have to be pretty much like a whole episode of me organizing all the chests and shit back here at some point, but for now I'm going to kind of deflect it onto a later version of me to figure out. So I'm going to work on this chute now. Alright, got the down chute done as well, so I have a way up and a way back down. Pretty smooth, should make it a little cleaner. I don't know if it's necessarily going to speed me up a ton, but it definitely adds a more holistic element to the build. I think it's also perfect just for this area that doesn't fit in quite right. So I think that'll work. And the good thing about this area in the center is I can actually make it the same as the rest of this because it's the same width. So I might just go ahead and do that just so this entire wall is finished, and I'll still have plenty of work to do here with just all these chests and organizing everything. But I think I'll save that for later. I'll move on to something else for the rest of the episode. But I think I am going to finish this strip right here, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright, sweet. Got that one done. So now it is, the walls at least are fully completed. So thank God. And these two glass sections. I still want to put something maybe on the roof, probably. And then maybe have glass in this area as well. But yeah, now at least got this area flushed out. I'm going to do something with this later with a bunch of storage, but for now I'm just going to kind of push that on to a later event. But yeah, got the two tunnels working. I probably also want a little area up here maybe with some kind of path towards the center to get up, or some way to get to the surface from here or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to the surface now and make some just kind of some visual adjustments to our villager area. So there's some areas I want to connect and just some paths and things I want to make, because we haven't done that in a while. And I've made some new sections that I think all deserve their own path and their own area. So try to connect some of the builds in the village, because in the end we'll want really this entire thing to be one conglomerate functioning village thing. And there's a bunch of disjointed things for now. So I have a bunch of path materials to make the paths that we have kind of everywhere. So my first step will be trying to connect this area, making it look better than this. With kind of this will be easy, but then I also want like a path maybe wrapping around going up, or even something underground here going that way as well. Let's see what I come up with, but I'm going to work on this for a little bit as well. I might actually put an underground path a little bit. That might be really cool to have. So maybe something like going this way, linking up with our potion area. So I'll just kind of see what happens with this and where I can connect everything. But one thing we certainly want to do is to make sure that no zombies or anything gets in here, because I do not want to have to deal with these guys despawned and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm gonna work on that, and we'll see where we get. Alright guys, so I made some small upgrades to this area and connected it with this tunnel over to our library and our cleric. So now there's this nice tunnel that goes in between. Then I have a kind of an entrance in here for the trading hall, and then I have kind of the beginning of a stair up to link up with the paths up here. I also have this little path going around the side, so kind of going up. I'll have to do some more finicking with all this to make this work. Eventually I have to connect this path and this path over here, and then figure out what to do in this whole area. Eventually gonna have to rehaul all this. This was something I did a long time ago, so I'll have to kind of revisit that and revisit all of these villager professions too. And then the last thing I didn't really do any of this on, I didn't really record any of this, but I did it anyway just because I got in that mood. But that storage room I was talking about rehauling, I actually did some work on that. So let me just cut to it. I don't know how to fly over there. Alright, so this is the storage room I was talking about. I set up a beacon just so I could mine most of it out. So I mined out this big area and then put up a wooden wall here, just temporarily. I might have to switch it out for a different palette at some point. But then what I've been doing, since these are all stone, and I want to move them to these chests here, where I'm hoping their permanent location is, I've just been breaking the chests and then letting all the items flow down, which is it's kind of fun, I guess. But that way it just makes it a lot easier for me to put them into chests when I don't have to worry about running back and forth. So this was kind of my strategy for that. But yeah, anyway, that's what I've been doing on this. So I'm going to finish this process up probably, and probably tear down this beacon just because I don't need it anymore. And then I'll see where I'm at time-wise, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I finally finished up working on this storage area. It didn't actually take as long as I thought. I just used the water trick I used a lot to get most of the blocks down there. But yeah, pretty much all of these chests are full of stone. So won't have any shortage there. And then over here I have stored all the other random shit. So if we ever need those, I have kind of a stockpile. This is sort of just some miscellaneous stuff. Some oak leaves, some random blocks. So I'll decide what to do with those later. I still need to clean this area up a lot. It's kind of messy. But I got the chest backlit a little bit. There's some glowstone back here. And yeah, at least it's more cleaner than it was. And the last thing I'm doing, I'm just smelting some glass. Punching out some of the walls up there to make room for the roof. So I think I might just finish this up between episodes and be able to move on to the next thing, which I think will be the creeper farm. So what I've been doing for that, so one game mechanic I'm going to utilize is the cats scaring creepers. Yeah, I'm not sure where that comes into play in reality, but whatever. So I've been breeding some cats that we're going to use for this. I might change the design entirely though. Either way, that'll be the area where we'll have the cats scaring all the creepers. So been breeding some kitties, an army of them to help me build the farm. But hopefully that'll be next episode. For now, this one has been long enough, so I will sign off and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.